This whole week has been crazy. Interest rates, and then all of a sudden went straight back up, right? I mean, the market, and it's irrational right now. It's not doing what we predict it to be doing. It's not a very predictive market. So right now it's like a lot of emotion. Yeah. And I'm just telling people, look, if you're in a place and you're happy, I mean, we're under 4, we're in the 3s still, even with this adjustment, just lock it in. There's no reason to try to get another 1/8 of a point or 1/4 of a point because the risk is too high right now. Okay, so I'm going to lay out an analysis that's going to show you what is your rate, your payment, and your out-of-pocket expense if you do it on your own, accessing your 401k. And if we get you pre-approved on those type of programs for the state programs, I'm going to show you the same thing.
State programs, okay.
Yeah, the state grant program. Yeah. So for him, it's just the same conversation. We'd lay it out, we'd show them the delta, and then that way they're participating in the buying decision.
Yes.
I haven't just pushed a loan on them.
Yeah.
I've said, here are the 2 options. Yeah. Which one would you like?
Yeah.
And then here's my recommendation, because then the other important question that I ask them is, how long do you plan on keeping the house?
Right.
Because if it's a short term, I may make a different recommendation than if it's a long term. And he's like, this is a long term. I'm about to turn 50. I don't want this to be my house. I'm like, good. Then we'll show you which one makes the most sense long term, knowing though that you have to make a short term decision on if you want to pull money out of your 401k.
That should help with minimizing surprises, right? And closing like this format.
Don't have surprises.
Good. Yeah, no, I don't like surprises at all. I like information and maybe take more ownership of their financing versus relying on a realtor excessively to determine.
That should not be in your hands.
At all.
Right? So my job is to, one, educate them. Right. Okay, they need to know what options are available. Right. So we go through all their options. Right. Okay, but at the same time, I got to make a recommendation. I'm the expert, right? So based on what I'm educating you on and asking you questions, I'm going to say, look, this is the one I recommend. Now, they may choose option B or C, but I'm going to make a recommendation based on my 26,000 plus loans provided to families. We'll let them know, hey, this is what I think you should do. They may say, great, let's do it. They feel great about it. They pick it. Or they may say, I like this, and this is the reason why, because there's something we haven't uncovered. Maybe they haven't told me everything, and they're now going to start unpacking some of that conversation with me. And I'll be like, oh, well, in that case, yeah, I get that. Now this makes sense on why you would choose option B.
Okay.
And then this will stay active during their whole process. Okay. So that way, because we send out disclosures, they sign them, all that, all those, but they go to this, right? And then when people look at it, I get notified.
Oh, okay.
I know when they look at it. Yeah, exactly. And then when I send them out, I'll send you a copy. Okay, that way you get to log in as well, and you get to see everything that we gave to them. So when you're out there looking at homes, you can pull it up and look at it. And then once it's built, I can go in and modify it really quickly and then change the numbers, and then they're making good decisions, right?
I like it. They're informed.
Yep. The process with what we do is, we'll get all their information, we'll get all their documents, and then I'll review it from a pre-qualification standpoint, and then I have an underwriter actually underwrite it up front, just to validate. I want verifications of employment's done, deposits. I don't want any surprises.
For sure.
So the only way I can do that is be more thorough. Be more thorough. Set an expectation that we can meet or exceed, and then that gives everybody clarity. And then, it allows me to not look in the rearview mirror.
Good deal.
It allows us both to focus on making sure the client's having a good experience, but then doing more loans, helping more families, right?
Yeah.
And that's just learned. I mean, it wasn't something that I figured out 23 years ago. Right. I had to do it the wrong way, right? And I got smart. I invested in a great team. I put people around me that were skilled in certain areas. And then what happened was it got me out of what I thought was my highest and best use into my highest and best use. Right now, I'm really great at the educational piece, the communication piece, setting expectations, and then letting people then help me exceed what I'm setting. So that's
I like your formula.